Please remember to subscribe and share this video to help disabled animals with donated wheelchairs. This is my successful Humane rat trap made out of trash. Now, it looks awfully strange, but there's some good reasons for it, as you'll see. And let me show you how it works. I caught a rat this morning, already released him in an area where he usually doesn't find his way back. But the way it works is I try to work on a modified minnow trap idea where I took a top of a fan shroud and used and the reason I used that because I had a hole already built into it the size of this soup container, and then I just cut the bottom of the soup container out, and the rat would jump right in and jump right back out. These are very large rats, and this is why the reason that I developed this, because my normal rat traps were too small. The rats were just pushing their way back out of it. So there is a hinged lid that is held down, and I'll show you how this mechanism works, where this hinge just pops back up, and they can't just jump back up, and it's too high for them to reach and manipulate and get around, and they can't climb up on that. So the idea is just give them a barrier so they just can't jump back up through that hole. So let me show you how this works. This mechanism is built with just hinging the lid that was from the soup container on the edge, and then using a cantilevered weight. In this case was a socket that I found on the road with a coat hanger, and just push the coat hanger through the bottom of the lid and use the wire to actually create a little hinge. And then basically at the very end you'll see a little bit of a nubbin right there, and what I attach to that is this little clamp onto that, which I attach to basically a piece of wood. In order to make it kind of meta, it's actually an old dried out rat trap that I found. So essentially what happens is I have it where the distance is just a little bit off the bottom, and the rat steps on it and pulls the clamp off of the little nub, and and it releases, and it can't get it back out that way. So it's very humane. What's nice is that you'll see in the video that the fan lid allows you to kind of see the rat that's in there, but you can use anything like the lid that comes on this chlorine bucket. That would work out really well, but you'd have to cut the hole. So this was basically designed by what I had just laying around, and it really works. Now I'll make a video because I tried a lot of different things that all failed until I got to this idea. What you would normally think would work did not work. So if you have any questions, go ahead and post them below, and I'll go ahead and show you a video of how we caught a rat. Here's a top view of the rat trap. You see that I have some avocado bait to lure him in there. Here's Mr. Rat, a little cautious at first, and he makes the plunge here in a second. And he hits the trigger, and the door closes, and he tries to get back out. You see how big he is there. And the door keeps him from coming back out through that hole. Please remember to subscribe and share this video to help disabled animals with donated wheelchairs.